Continuing from the previous chapter, Xiao Yan arrived at the local alchemist association to take the assessment for a first-tier emperor-class alchemist, and he summoned little E. How is this possible? This kid actually possesses a fire spirit? Vice President Bai Ruo, who had been displeased earlier, now found himself in disbelief. This is an excellent cauldron, Xiao Yan remarked after summoning his unique flame. As soon as the flame filled the alchemy cauldron, not a trace of it leaked out. The flames were perfectly contained within, making Xiao Yan exclaim in admiration. A skilled alchemist requires 3 essential elements. First, strong soul power. Only with powerful soul power can an alchemist perfectly control the intensity of the flames, ensuring that the medicinal properties of the ingredients are fully refined without wasting a single bit. Second, a good alchemy cauldron. A high-quality cauldron can perfectly preserve the flames, speed up the refining process, and better maintain the quality of the pills. Some cauldrons on the heavenly cauldron ranking can even mask the phenomena that occur when a pill is born. Third, powerful dou qi, which is the alchemist's own strength. The higher the grade of the pill, the more time and precious ingredients are required. Only with sufficient strength can an alchemist support the entire refining process of high-grade pills. Otherwise, insufficient strength could lead to failure or, in worse cases, the destruction of both the pill and the alchemist. With these 3 prerequisites, coupled with continuous learning and practice, one can become a qualified alchemist. To become a high-level alchemist, continuous cultivation and effort are necessary. As Xiao Yan summoned little E, the small figure seemed to instinctively know what Xiao Yan wanted, immediately beginning to breathe flames into the cauldron in an adorable manner. Seeing this, Xiao Yan smiled knowingly and prepared to begin refining the forming pill, completely unaware of the commotion among the onlookers and the guild president. A fire spirit? What's that? Some members of the guild asked in confusion. A spirit is a mysterious creature born from the essence of heaven and earth. On the Dou continent, we categorize them into 5 elemental types: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. They are born with intelligence comparable to humans and possess great power. It's said that the most remarkable thing about spirits is their ability to grow, explained the silver-haired woman named Yuru, her face full of envy as she watched Xiao Yan. Not only that, but it's also said that those who are blessed with one of the 5 elemental spirits have limitless potential. Spirits are pure and sincere, and only those who are recognized by a spirit can become its partner. The support and combat enhancement a spirit provides to its partner can only be described as terrifying. As Yuru finished speaking, a wave of excitement spread through the crowd, filled with envy and amazement, as they witnessed a fire spirit firsthand. Xiao Yan overheard these comments and thought to himself, "It seems I'll need to ask my master about Little E once this assessment is over." With that, he refocused on controlling the flames, not letting his attention waver. Those who join the Alchemist Guild are not people of dubious character. They hold great respect for power, and every strong individual is worthy of their admiration, especially a prodigy like Xiao Yan, who embodies both skill and fortune. Yuru is absolutely right. I didn't expect this young man to possess not only an Imperial Realm soul, but also such a rare fire spirit, President Bai Su remarked to the silver-haired woman named Yuru with a smile. An Imperial Realm soul? Yuru was once again deeply shocked. Even though the Dou continent is full of talented individuals and geniuses are plentiful, the profession of alchemist remains rare, and high-level alchemists are even rarer. A powerful alchemist must possess a strong soul to control the intensity of the flames and maintain the delicate and tedious process of refining medicine. A strong soul is the mark of a strong alchemist. President, after this assessment, please arrange for me to meet this young man. Yuru spoke with determined eyes, having made up her mind, as she addressed President Bai Su. You still won't give up, huh? Even though Xiao Yan has a rare fire spirit, but... Bai Su began, but seeing the flash of sadness in Yuru's eyes, he quickly stopped himself. All right, I'll arrange it once the assessment is over. Thank you, President. Yuru bowed deeply to Bai Su, then raised her head proudly to look at Xiao Yan in the assessment arena. In the assessment area, Xiao Yan observed as the flames within the cauldron reached their peak. The temperature is just right. It's time to start refining the pill. With that, Xiao Yan skillfully flicked his fingers, sending herbs one by one into the cauldron. Little E, standing beside him, mimicked his actions, chirping excitedly, and was quite adorable in its imitation. Once the herbs were inside, Xiao Yan split the flames in the cauldron into 3 parts, each directed toward a different herb: the earth lotus, the blood royal leaf, and the ice snow flame fruit. The intention was clear. He planned to refine each herb separately. In alchemy, the norm is to focus on one task at a time. Dividing attention is risky and can lead to disaster, with the mildest consequence being a failed pill and the most severe resulting in death. This is something every alchemist learns from the very beginning. However, some alchemists possess the ability to divide their attention and refine multiple ingredients simultaneously. What precise soul control! He can refine 3 different ingredients at once with such mastery. Baisu couldn't help but praise Xiao Yan's technique. Even Baisu himself, when refining, would focus his soul power on one ingredient at a time to ensure thorough refinement. Dividing attention into 3 parts significantly increases the strain on one's soul and physical resources. Not everyone can achieve it. Hours passed in the blink of an eye. The earth lotus, known for its exceptionally tough material, began to break down under the relentless, high-temperature roasting and refining by little E, revealing a core of blood-red energy within its seed. Next was the blood royal leaf. A peculiar scene unfolded as the earth lotus was refined. The blood royal leaf suddenly cracked, its leaves falling away to reveal a bamboo-like structure. To the amazement of onlookers, a delicate leaf emerged from this blood-colored bamboo, slowly transforming into a green liquid. Lastly, the ice snow flame fruit, with its extremely hard exterior, was the final ingredient to be refined. Its shell was gradually melted away, revealing a layer of golden crystals. Even under the continuous roasting by the fire spirit, these crystals didn't last long, eventually turning into a pool of liquid. Everyone watching stared at the 3 pools of liquid within the flames, each emitting an invisible, potent energy. They knew the first step was complete, but the real challenge was about to begin. Fusing these 3 incompatible liquids. Phew! Dividing the flames into 3 parts was indeed draining. Now comes the fusion, Xiao Yan muttered as he eyed the 3 separate pools of liquid within the cauldron. Under Xiao Yan's control, the 3 pools of liquid began to slowly move closer to each other. Boom, boom, boom. Just as the 3 pools were about to touch, an explosive burst of energy erupted within the cauldron. It was as if the 3 forces clashed, each refusing to yield, operating independently. Oh, is the cauldron about to explode? How will this young one handle it? Baisu murmured as he observed Xiao Yan's situation. Xiao Yan, maintaining control over the flames and his soul power, continued to push the 3 liquids toward fusion. The situation remained tense, and it seemed that Xiao Yan might fail this attempt. Just when everyone thought Xiao Yan was about to meet failure, a powerful roar echoed through the assessment area. An explosion? How is that possible? Absorb it. Xiao Yan's voice rang out in a thunderous roar. Outside the cauldron, in the space surrounding Xiao Yan, after his powerful roar, the surrounding heaven and earth energy visibly split into 3 streams, converging toward the 3 pools of medicinal materials inside the cauldron. As the immense influx of heaven and earth energy continued, the 3 previously stalemated forces inside the cauldron began to soften, even showing signs of gradual fusion. Using the unique power of the fire spirit's flames to eliminate the violent factors in the 3 ingredients, combined with the influx of heaven and earth energy to balance their forces, allowing them to easily merge. This is truly brilliant. President Baisu observed Xiao Yan's skilled techniques and explained to the confused guild members below, his tone and gaze full of admiration for Xiao Yan. Eliminating the violent factors must be the work of that flame. It seems this kid's fire spirit is somewhat special, Baisu mused to himself, then glanced at Vice President Bai Ruo standing beside him. He whispered a few words into Bai Ruo's ear, prompting the Vice President to hurriedly leave the assessment area, clearly with something urgent to attend to. Don't even think about competing with me, the silver-haired woman, Yu, muttered coldly as she watched Vice President Bai Ruo leave, seemingly guessing his intentions. Just as President Baisu had mentioned, Xiao Yan was using the residual devouring power of the void-swallowing flame within little e to remove the violent factors from the 3 medicinal ingredients. By absorbing heaven and earth energy to replenish the ingredients, he brought their energies into balance, making their fusion a natural process. Time passed swiftly. As everyone marveled at Xiao Yan's extraordinary alchemical skills, the fusion of the pills began to progress. Xiao Yan, who had initially closed his eyes, now slowly opened them, his expression serious as he gazed into the cauldron. Within the rising flames, 3 masses of either liquid or powder could be seen. Though these substances seemed unremarkable, they emanated an incredibly pure medicinal power that left onlookers in awe. The heaven and earth energy in this small space is nearly depleted. You 3 should be saturated by now, right? Now, it's time to begin the pill fusion. Xiao Yan carefully controlled his soul power to balance the energies of the 3 substances, then directed the flames to begin merging the ingredients. Xiao Yan's flames slowly advanced toward the 3 pools of liquid. After being tempered and balanced by the heaven and earth energy, the 3 medicinal liquids no longer repelled each other as they initially did. Instead, they began to merge slowly. It's working! Xiao Yan exclaimed joyfully. Initially, Xiao Yan had approached the task with a tentative mindset, knowing he had 2 more chances if this attempt failed. While the devouring power of the void-swallowing flame could indeed eliminate the violent factors within the ingredients, it was still just a theory he had developed. The fact that the ingredients were now merging perfectly confirmed the validity of his theory, and Xiao Yan couldn't help but feel excited. Now, all that's left is to wait for the ingredients to fully merge into a pill and then face the pill thunder, Xiao Yan said as he sat down, patting his thigh. He knew that even though the violent factors had been removed, making the fusion smoother and faster, the process of forming an emperor-grade pill was still time-consuming. Pill refining is an extremely time-consuming task, especially when refining high-grade pills. It's not uncommon for the process to take 10 days to half a month. The members of the Alchemist Association watching were well aware of this and didn't show any impatience during the long wait. Most of the onlookers were skilled and respected members of the association, so they understood the need for patience in such situations. As countless expectant eyes watched, time quietly passed, and in the blink of an eye, 5 days had gone by. The onlookers observed Xiao Yan's every move over these days and understood that the initial stage of refining the medicinal materials was complete. The next step would be to form the pill and prepare to face the pill thunder. Pill thunder, also known as the pill lightning calamity, is a phenomenon that occurs when refining pills of the 8th grade or higher. It triggers a reaction from the heavens, causing a lightning calamity to strike. This calamity is so fierce that many alchemists, when refining high-grade pills, seek out strong protectors to assist them. The pill thunder calamity is unforgiving. One misstep could result in the destruction of both the pill and the alchemist. Everyone present was acutely aware of the terrifying power of the pill thunder calamity, especially considering that Xiao Yan was refining an emperor-grade pill. The danger level of the thunder would be exponentially higher. Let's hope you don't disappoint us. A powerful alchemist is impressive, but the pill thunder calamity is no trivial matter, the silver-haired woman, Yuru, remarked with concern as she watched Xiao Yan in the arena. For some reason, I believe this young man will successfully refine the pill. I also suspect that he harbors some secrets. Just watch his performance, Bai Su said, noticing Yuru's concern. Yuru glanced at Xiao Yan, then at Bai Su, as if deep in thought. In the somewhat scorching atmosphere, a low, rumbling thunder suddenly echoed across the sky. Countless eyes quickly shifted upward, where a dark cloud had appeared at some point. From within that cloud, a deep thunderous sound emerged, clearly indicating the formation of pill thunder. Oh, is this energy fluctuation? Bai Su thought to himself with a slight grin, impressed by Xiao Yan's progress. It was common knowledge that if an 8th grade pill could summon 9-colored pill thunder, it would ascend to the level of a 9th grade pill. But what would be the phenomenon for an emperor grade pill, which surpasses the 9th grade? Xiao Yan remained focused on controlling the fusion of the ingredients, his eyes suddenly opening as he shouted, "Rise!" Finally, the fusion was complete. A powerful green beam of light shot up from the cauldron, piercing the dark cloud in the sky. The thundercloud in the sky is changing. A shocked voice rang out, echoing across the area, and all eyes immediately locked onto the thundercloud above Xiao Yan's head. As they watched, the originally colorless pill thunder began to change. The sight left everyone in stunned silence. Xiao Yan had actually succeeded. Remarkable. Truly impressive. Someone finally exclaimed, breaking the silence. The crowd erupted in excitement, for they had just witnessed a miracle created by Xiao Yan. Phew. On a distant stone platform, Yuru finally breathed a sigh of relief, her heart settling back into place. She patted her heaving chest with her jade-like hand, and a radiant, enchanting smile bloomed on her face. He actually did it. The color of the thundercloud continued to shift, one color, two colors, until finally, 9 colors emerged. In an instant, the cloud had transformed from colorless to 9-colored pill thunder. But it wasn't over yet. As soon as the 9-colored pill thunder appeared, an intoxicating fragrance spread across the sky from the cauldron. Then, like raindrops, liquid began to fall from the sky. Pill rain. 9-colored pill thunder and pill rain falling together. For the first time, the onlookers witnessed such a grand alchemical feat. The members of the association couldn't help but feel that even their do-chi and souls were being cleansed and elevated. Unbelievable. 9-colored pill thunder and pill rain falling together. This is the sign of the birth of an emperor class, first-tier pill. Bai Su exclaimed with laughter as he observed the extraordinary phenomenon. Now, how will you handle this 9-colored pill thunder? This is far beyond the ordinary pill thunder of 8th or 9th grade pills. Facing the pill thunder is also considered a test for alchemists. When alchemists successfully refine various types of pills, they must naturally face the trial of the pill thunder. Emperor-grade pills are so powerful that they attract the forces of heaven and earth, which seek to destroy them. If an alchemist cannot protect the pill, it will be destroyed. Thus, enduring the pill thunder and preserving the pill is the final challenge for any alchemist. As the quality of the pill increases, so does the intensity of the pill thunder. This 9-colored thundercloud for an emperor-grade pill is something that even a 4-star Do-D would not dare to underestimate. Yuru's delicate brows furrowed with concern. The 9-colored thundercloud generated by an emperor-grade pill was exceedingly powerful. Although she had confidence in Xiao Yan, knowing he possessed extraordinary treasures, the 9-colored pill thunder was not something easily dealt with. A single mistake at this critical moment could result in a disastrous failure. While the Alchemist Guild members and Yuru watched with growing concern, Xiao Yan simply smiled. He glanced up at the 9-colored thundercloud in the sky, and the smile on his lips deepened. To him, this pill thunder was an excellent tonic for his celestial demon puppet. With a soft chuckle, Xiao Yan raised his hand, and the ring on his finger glowed faintly. A dazzling silver figure suddenly appeared before him. On the Do-Chi continent, the celestial demon puppet was already at its peak, but Xiao Yan's grandmaster, the Golden Dragon King, had said it could be further enhanced. Previously, the Golden Dragon King had been focused on repairing and strengthening the celestial demon puppet, which was why he hadn't offered much assistance to Xiao Yan. However, just as Xiao Yan completed the pill refinement, his grandmaster finally finished the repairs and enhancements on the puppet. Considering the Golden Dragon King's unparalleled expertise in physical cultivation, it was only natural that he could upgrade the Golden Demon Puppet. Now, the Celestial Demon Puppet was capable of withstanding a full-force attack from a Dosheng expert. Although its usefulness had diminished for Xiao Yan, who had already ascended to the Do-D level, the puppet had been further strengthened by his grandmaster's unique methods, allowing it to reach an even higher tier. Thinking of the terrifying strength of the enhanced Golden Demon Puppet, capable of rivaling a 5-star Do-D, Xiao Yan couldn't help but feel his breath quicken with excitement. This time, I'll be counting on you. Xiao Yan gently patted the celestial demon puppet's body, smiling confidently. He then looked up at the sky, where the 9-colored thundercloud loomed with a disdainful gaze, as if preparing to unleash its destructive power on the insignificant being below. With a bold laugh, Xiao Yan shouted, "Come on, let's see just how powerful this emperor-grade 9-colored pill thunder really is." The fiercely churning nine-colored thundercloud seemed to respond to Xiao Yan's challenge. The rolling thunder became even more intense, and the deep rumbling filled the sky. Brilliant bolts of lightning, as thick as a thigh, flashed and crackled within the cloud, as if eager to deliver a devastating blow to the audacious ant below. As the thunderclouds roiled, they suddenly contracted, and then a massive bolt of nine-colored lightning, like a giant serpent, shot out from the cloud. It tore through the sky with a terrifying crackling sound, heading straight for Xiao Yan's stone platform. Go! Watching the nine-colored pill thunder finally strike, Xiao Yan smiled and pointed into the air, lightly commanding the celestial demon puppet before him. At Xiao Yan's command, the radiant celestial demon puppet stamped the ground, launching itself into the sky with incredible force. To the astonishment of the onlookers, it collided head-on with the powerful lightning bolt. A collective sigh spread through the crowd in the square. "It looks like he's going to fail this time," some murmured. From what they could sense, that puppet could, at best, hold its own against a Dosheng expert for a short while. How could it possibly withstand the nine-colored pill thunder, something that even a 4-star Do D would struggle against? Yuru sighed softly, but before she could speak, her expression suddenly changed. To her shock, the celestial demon puppet, which had just been struck by the nine-colored thunder, didn't shatter as expected. Instead, its damaged body began to slowly repair itself amidst the flashing lightning. The concave chest, which had been caved in by the thunder's impact, started to gradually rise. This puppet is actually absorbing the power of the pill thunder? The spectators below, watching the celestial demon puppet grow even more radiant after being struck by lightning, suddenly narrowed their eyes. Such a peculiar puppet was something they had never heard of. No wonder he dared to take the test for Emperor-grade alchemist at such a young age, Baisu remarked, glancing at Xiao Yan, who was controlling the celestial demon puppet on the stone platform, continuously absorbing the pill thunder. Boom! Boom! In the sky, the dazzling thunderbolts roared like dragons, rampaging across the heavens. They then descended in a brilliant cascade, fiercely striking the celestial demon puppet's body. The thunder crashed down on the puppet, and the brilliant silver lightning spread out, transforming into countless tiny electric serpents that slithered along the puppet's skin before burrowing into its body. The powerful thunder surged into the puppet, quickly fortifying its bones and its long-dried flesh. From afar, the crowd below watched as the celestial demon puppet, floating in midair, resembled a thunder god, surrounded by flickering lightning within a 10-meter radius. The terrifying aura it exuded made their scalps tingle. On the stone platform, Xiao Yan stood with his hands behind his back, letting the celestial demon puppet take all the nine-colored thunderbolts directed at him. This allowed him to relax completely, not needing to exert any effort to deal with the troublesome pill thunder. The thunder in the sky continued to rumble relentlessly, and the rolling nine-colored thunderclouds spewed out an endless stream of increasingly powerful thunderbolts, all of which struck the celestial demon puppet. The eruption of the nine-colored thunderclouds lasted for nearly 10 minutes before it gradually subsided. In those 10 minutes, nearly 100 terrifyingly powerful bolts of thunder had emerged from the clouds. However, fortunately, these bolts did not harm the celestial demon puppet. Instead, they caused its body, which was covered in brilliant silver, to faintly develop a dark red sheen that slowly enveloped the puppet's form. As expected of the nine-colored pill thunder, Xiao Yan's sharp eyes were the first to notice the faint dark red glow appearing on the puppet's body, and a trace of delight quickly emerged in his eyes. Though the red was very faint, Xiao Yan was quite satisfied, knowing full well how much thunderous power would be needed to evolve the celestial demon puppet into the golden demon puppet. This nine-colored pill thunder is indeed an incredible boon. Just a few more rounds, and it should evolve perfectly into the golden demon puppet. But even now, this celestial demon puppet isn't far behind a 2-star Do D in power. Xiao Yan said with satisfaction as he observed the gradually weakening nine-colored pill thunder. This boy is truly formidable. He intends to complete both the spirit bestowal and spirit nurturing processes at once. In doing so, The strength of the pill during its formation stage will increase exponentially, Baisu noted, discerning Xiao Yan's intentions with a single glance. But how will you handle the pill's tribulation thunder? And don't forget, the soul tempering required for an emperor-grade pill is no joke. As the pill thunder dissipated, the pill rain gradually vanished as well. It's done, Xiao Yan shouted. The 3 pools of liquid within the medicinal cauldron had long since fused together. At Xiao Yan's shout, a dark red pill slowly formed within the cauldron. The delicate dark red pill lay quietly for a few seconds before suddenly bursting forth with a powerful beam of Do Qi, attempting to break free from Xiao Yan's control. The seemingly ordinary and formless power contained a force that made one's very soul tremble. Xiao Yan immediately recognized it. This was undoubtedly a soul attack. It's important to know that ordinary 8th grade pills already possess a degree of sentience, and 9th grade pills have an even stronger sense of spirit. As for Emperor grade pills, they have developed an intelligence not inferior to that of humans. The moment they are born, they instinctively try to break free from their creator's control, longing to exist freely in the world. Seeing the agitation of the dark red pill within the medicinal cauldron, how could Xiao Yan not understand? After overcoming the 9-colored pill thunder and the pill rain, how could he possibly fail at this final step? He immediately sat cross-legged, closing his eyes in meditation, knowing that to perfectly control and subdue this unruly emperor-grade pill, he would need to dominate it with his soul, using the power of his soul to defeat it, forcing it into submission. This was what President Baisu had referred to as soul tempering. Very few people knew that a pill surpassing the emperor grade would develop intelligence akin to that of humans. At this stage, only through soul tempering could the pill be calmed, becoming a true emperor grade pill. Soul tempering, as the name implies, is a battle of souls. The soul power contained within an emperor grade pill is immensely strong, often inflicting severe injuries on alchemists. However, this particular emperor-grade pill had unwittingly chosen a tough opponent in Xiao Yan, who possessed a soul at the imperial realm. Moreover, he had long mastered soul attack techniques and had the assistance of his unique flames. Boom, boom, boom. The dark red pill hovered above the medicinal cauldron, continuously emitting visible waves of soul power. The energy manifested as a massive, menacing serpent, coiling and slithering, flicking its tongue at Xiao Yan, as if waiting for the perfect moment to launch a lethal strike. This was a soul serpent powerful enough to rival a 4-star Do D. The onlookers could feel a wave of unease ripple through them just from the terrifying aura it emitted. Xiao Yan's actual strength was only that of a 3-star Do D, and though most alchemists possessed formidable soul power, few had cultivated soul-related techniques, making soul attacks a significant weakness for them. Soul tempering was a means to strengthen an alchemist's control over their soul power, enabling them to launch surprise attacks with it. Xiao Yan, still seated with closed eyes, began to mobilize the vast soul power within him, confronting the emperor-grade pill. Strands of powerful soul energy emanated from his body, gathering before the eyes of the audience into a colossal gray energy dragon. The dragon roared skyward, seemingly challenging the serpent conjured by the emperor-grade pill. I wonder how skilled this young man is in soul techniques? The soul power of an emperor-grade pill is not to be underestimated. If he struggles too much, I'll step in. After all, it's already impressive that he's come this far, and we'll need to rely on him in the future. Baisu observed the stalemate in the sky, but noticed that Xiao Yan's soul battle was beginning to falter. The serpent repeatedly bit into the dragon, leaving gaping holes in the energy form, as if it could collapse at any moment. Seeing Xiao Yan in this state, the crowd couldn't help but be alarmed. Materializing soul power required tremendous control, and it was incredibly taxing on one's soul energy. Not only had Xiao Yan materialized his soul power, but he was also using it to fight. If the energy dragon were severely damaged, the backlash on Xiao Yan would be exponentially worse. This concern led to Baisu's worry. Xiao Yan was still so young yet had achieved so much. It was crucial to protect him, as he was the future of the Alchemist Association. The battle in the sky continued to rage. The increasingly solid energy serpent pursued the dragon relentlessly, its fierce attacks forcing the dragon to retreat repeatedly. But those with sharp eyes noticed something unusual. He's holding back, waiting for a decisive strike. Xiao Yan is indeed remarkable. Yu, the silver-haired woman, initially furrowed her brow as she watched the dragon fall behind, worried that Xiao Yan might lose both the pill and his life. But then she noticed Xiao Yan, who had been meditating with his eyes closed, muttering something under his breath. Glancing back at the sky, she saw that the dragon seemed to be quietly gathering something in its mouth. It dawned on her immediately. You've been arrogant long enough. Time to end this. Xiao Yan suddenly opened his eyes, shouting aloud. It's over. The nearly transparent dragon suddenly unleashed a terrifying burst of energy from its mouth, shooting straight toward the serpent. The serpent, which was formed from the dark red pill, seemed to realize that this terrifying energy was something it couldn't resist. It immediately tried to escape, but Xiao Yan, who had been holding back for so long, wasn't about to let it get away. Netherworld Heavenly Wrath. Xiao Yan shouted, launching an attack at the fleeing serpent's shadow. This was none other than one of the 3 Do techniques, Netherworld Finger, Netherworld Palm, and Netherworld Heavenly Wrath, that Xiao Yan had obtained from the Netherworld Demon Saint. Ever since Xiao Yan ascended to the rank of Do D, even these heaven-class Do techniques were not to be underestimated, especially the soul-attacking Netherworld Heavenly Wrath, which had proven highly effective every time Xiao Yan used it. The serpent, in its frantic escape, never expected Xiao Yan to possess such a powerful soul attack technique. Its soul froze for a brief second, and the massive energy form was suspended in midair. Though it seemed like a fleeting moment, that 1 second was all it took. Xiao Yan smiled knowingly. As soon as the serpent's momentary paralysis from Netherworld Heavenly Wrath ended, the terrifying energy from the dragon's mouth reached the serpent. The timing between the 2 attacks was flawless, leaving the serpent with no chance to counter. Bang! 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 A series of explosions erupted from the serpent's body. The once majestic and fearsome serpent shattered instantly, and the previously agitated pill within the medicinal cauldron finally quieted down. The soul of the Emperor-grade pill has been defeated. It is now subdued. The pill is complete. President, this Emperor-grade pill was indeed extraordinary. I was fortunate to succeed, Xiao Yan said, holding the still-warm pill that he had just extracted with a jade bottle, and cupping his fists toward President Baisu. However, a wave of exhaustion quickly washed over him. Qing Yuan, who had been silently observing Xiao Yan's pill refinement, hurriedly stepped forward to support him. Threads of Do Qi emanated from Qing Yuan's body, rapidly replenishing Xiao Yan's near-depleted Do Qi and even nourishing his soul. Xiao Yan was deeply shocked by this. He had never heard of such Do Qi before, but being in the Alchemist Association, it wasn't the time to inquire further. Instead, he looked toward President Baisu. Magnificent, truly magnificent. Xiao Yan, your alchemy skills are indeed exceptional. I hereby announce that Xiao Yan has passed the Alchemist Association's assessment for an Emperor class, Grade 1 Mysterious Pill Alchemist. President Baisu declared to the gathered students and association officials. Furthermore, you shall become the youngest elder enshrined of our Alchemist Association. Elder enshrined? It's rumored that the Alchemist Association's elders enshrined are at least Emperor class, Grade 1 Earth Pill Alchemists, or possess the strength of a 4-star Do D or higher. However, judging by Xiao Yan's technique in this refinement, he is more than worthy of the title of Elder Enshrined. The onlookers murmured among themselves. Apologies, President, but I must disappoint you. I'm afraid I won't have the time to serve as an Elder Enshrined of the Alchemist Association, Xiao Yan said awkwardly, glancing at the others.